Welcome back to Rise of the Kasai, where it's new level day once again. But before we get to that, I wanted to show off the incredibly exciting new costume we just unlocked by completing the last arena. It's for Rao, and it's the war paint from the original game. It's the only costume that doesn't automatically unlock if you have a completed Mark of Kree save on your memory card. And, boy is it exciting. Yeah, we're not going to wear that. What we are going to do is check out Haasa. A little bird told me that this is where Rao dies. I don't know if that's going to be the case. They've been sort of teasing us with that carrot on a stick for quite a while, but at this point we've earned it. We've certainly deserved to learn what the story of this game is, as nonsensical as it may be. So let's find out in what promises to be a pretty short level.
It is the place that dare not be mentioned. It is the darkest of the dark. It is a place where men fear to tread, and where gods dare not look. Its name is followed by 1,000 whispers. Haasa. Merely speaking its name burns your mouth and signals the darkness. This place is the root of all evil in the Three Kingdoms. From here the Kasai spread their foul message and taint the land. Guide them well, Kuzo. We are approaching the end of our journey together.
She says that, but we are actually in the third to last level. Thought there were 10, turns out to be 11, but if they're sort of telescoping down, as they have been, then we are pretty close to the end. Let's find out with good old Tati.
Dark times. Dark times, indeed. Even now I dare not mention its name. That dark temple, home to the evil that had befallen the Three Kingdoms. To the east, infecting the land, the Kasai's black mantle spread as far as the eyes could see. And there, like a sword at its center, was Haasa. Rao and Tati worked together, slowly ascending the temple's many levels. They worked together, yet there was a distance between them. Bitterness had overtaken them, and they gritted their teeth with unspoken argument and silent anger.
Kuzo's shuddering groan was pretty hysterical. They're working really hard to make these levels seem big and imposing. In every way except designing them to be big and imposing. Although, this one looks pretty huge. Not a great sign when it starts off with the old button mashing, but no reason to lose hope this fast. Clearly I should have looked out for hornblowers first thing as I stepped out there, but I did not. Might have been one of those inevitable hornblower situations. They've dropped us into quite a few of those in this game. Yep. Combos are way too easily interrupted, I find. Let's see. I think that guy's got an axe or something imposing. So while he's, you know, leashed by some unknown force, let's try and reduce the number of archers. Not making it easy. Yeah. Can't get a good arc on him. They can certainly get a good arc on me, though. Oh boy. Come on, tough guy. Can't fight an unarmed woman. Tati's disarm is slightly different. That's interesting. Good to know as my final thought. So we made 0 progress there. Let's try it again. Don't know how necessary this is. If I put a puffer right about here, I think that'll get... Where'd it go? What has happened? Oh, I threw it way, way, way too far. Alright. 3rd time's the charm. Now I know exactly what to do. Nothing can stop me. I think I threw that right off the edge. Might have been a new one. Maybe I just haven't done kills of that nature in a long time. As soon as I walk up too close to this guy, he's gonna explode. Or maybe not. Ah, and Rao's off neck breaking somewhere. Always a good thing. Yeah, this is actually quite easy if you don't just jump in like a fool. Once again, it's got the slightest hint of that old Mark of Cree flavor, which had been missing for quite a while. Just turn Tati invisible. Pointless trick that has not helped us once in the entire game. While we wait for him, we'll check things out. I wish I could see where Rao was killing everybody. How far is this guy gonna go? I could maybe wall kill him. Nope. It was almost worth the wait. Fairly poor skybox for this late in the PS2. Okay. Don't know that there's a way to distract him. Maybe I'll just arc a puffer into his face. Let's see. Little too far. Yeah, I'll never get him. But... What in the world? Oh, that is so random. So I'm just gonna cut back there and pretend that never happened. Alright. Back where we left off. Not gonna worry about puffers, because they might just randomly kill me with no explanation. What I think happened there is that puffers are only lethal if an enemy is caught in them. and then they're lethal to everything inside of that field, including the player character? Maybe. Just a guess. Again, further research is definitely required. I'm positive that in the arenas, though, I've thrown puffers just all over the place with no problem. Whether or not I was exploding in their radius with the rest of the enemies. Very, very odd. That shows proper puffer procedure. And before we move on too much further, I'd like to check out our challenges. Rouse stuff and puffer stuff. They are completely out of creativity when it comes to challenges. We're getting pretty close to the stealth kill 6 enemies. And then we have to start throwing them onto enemies to kill 5 more. Sometimes that one's very easy, and other times not so much. So what you want to do is find a guy who patrols into a group of enemies, and then he'll blow up everybody. But there's not always a guy who's willing to do that for you. This gets us 2 easy kills, though. Alright, Drama Queen. I assume this entire level is just this one section. Hence the single Tuku. If that's the case, this is possibly an uncommonly large section. Because usually they're just a few floors. And this one is split up quite significantly between Rao and Tati paths for once. Seeing as how we haven't yet seen Rao at all. In fact, let's check out the map. Well, the map is visually large. I don't know if that means anything. It's entirely possible, though, that they just sort of got lazy and didn't want to put the usual number of Tukus in. Yeah, that was not a good plan. This won't count as stealth kills, but it will count as a great big pile of kills. Unless he blows up on me. Don't do it. You got far too much to live for. Surely someone responded to his call. Let's see. Oh. That's a few perches back. Yeah, they're on high alert, but not too much going on there. Ah, I gotta risk this. This might be suicide. Okay. Not this time. Lack of health pickups is starting to become a valid concern. And excess of archers, always a concern. So what we're gonna do is throw that there. Die. Avenge me. Damn you. This time will be different, I hope. That's not a good start. Nope, not at all. I had full health. Forget if we've seen that before, but it's pretty cool. Serpentine my way closer. Stick to a wall inadvertently. Boy. Try this bad plan again. Yeah, why am I doing that? So odd. But they'll be dead soon enough. They're not dead at all. Oh boy. Okay. Who didn't see that coming? What are you doing, Tati? This level is wonky, folks. No other word for it. I'm definitely saving my progress. Horrifying to know that I was so close to doing so the last time. If it weren't for the constant restarts, we would definitely be at a good stopping point. But alas. I'm just worried about the hornblower over here. But he's not over there anymore. The change in music definitely confirms that someone spotted me. There's no indication yet as to who it could have been. Someone's fighting Rao over there. Should probably step in on his behalf. There's Kuzo. Thought for a second Rao was wearing a new costume. Instead we just got really weird lighting here in Haasa. Tati also looks uncommonly dark. That guy annihilated my health. And we can't fight on stairs. That's a new feature added to Rise of the Kasai. After Mark of Kree was able to implement stairs just fine. Should really leave this to Rao, because I'm definitely gonna die if I stick around. And I'm sticking around. There I go. Save point's right around the corner, though. Yep. 10 feet away. I don't think I've stealth killed an axe wielder yet. And it's only slightly more broken than the usual animation there. There's Rao, getting ready to set off the hornblower and cause a whole bunch of problems. I'm gonna ignore him and let him get to his dirty business. Somehow he killed everybody up here. I guess they were archers and he shot them. But there's our Tuku. Would have been hard pressed to miss it. I'm not gonna risk killing Rao like I killed myself 2 or 3 times. Rao is wearing his winter gear. And yeah, I guess this is Tati's winter clothes, now that I think of it. They were black. Didn't seem like a winter level, but I guess this is attempted doing Vaitaku again. Sort of a lazy attempt. But it's different enough that it didn't immediately choke me to death like Daiharu did. Oh hey, a switch. Good thing I came down here. Always trying to roll the R's in all the proper names in this game. Because there were a lot of rolled R's in the first game. Kuzo introduced our main character as Rao. And, I mean, he talked about the Rakus. All that fun stuff. Yeah, Tati's Bougere combos are all completely worthless. Also, I should really just call it the axe, because Bougere is just gibberish. Haha. Good times. So we've got a storybook, actually. Let's see what tales it tells.
There are 3 worlds that I, the teller of this tale, know of. The first is where we sit now as I speak. The place you were born, and where you shall one day be buried. The second is a place of light, whence all things came. Here live the gods of light and goodness, creators of our world, watchers of our stories, and the players of games. The third is a terrible place, a world of eternal darkness and pain, home to all things evil and cruel. Fear this place, and speak only of it in whispers, for it knows of our world and envies what we have. Book of the Damned, The 3 Worlds, 1-8.
Hey, that was kind of a new bit of lore. Wasn't insulting for once. In fact, it told us that I, the player, am a deity of this world. Playing twisted games. Making formerly innocent young girls chop people to pieces. What lies at the center of Haasa? I'm actually quite eager to find out. Rao's wading up. Come on, dude. Oh, a cutscene, of course.
They were growing apart, each with their different opinions, each feeling strongly about the path they should take. But there was more to it than a simple disagreement. Since entering Haasa, their emotions had become amplified. With hindsight, I wish that I could have warned them of what was ahead, but I returned to each piece of destiny with no memories, lest I should unwittingly alter their path. Now, only they could determine their course. The future of mankind now hung by the tenuous threads of Rao and Tati's fraying relationship.
Tati, my queen, I have been waiting for you.
I am here to kill you, Mabisi. Nothing more, nothing less.
Really? Before you kill me, Tati, why don't you listen to what I have to say? Like you, I was marked. I too was hunted, scorned, and shunned by those around me. Cast out and resented, hated, and feared. The Rakus took me into their numbers to protect me. They have no idea the power that these markings possess. Protect me! It should be us protecting them! I fought with them. I argued that we should use the spells for ourselves. Armed with this ancient magic, nothing would stand against us. Nothing would dare oppose us. They didn't listen. They told me that the marks were evil, that they had the power to manipulate, that they could blacken and change a man's heart. Ooh, scary stuff, Tutty. Evil that will manipulate you if you listen to it. Oh. Kind of stuff you tell kids if you want them to do what they're told, maybe. The sort of stories you might come up with if you were, say, jealous. The sort of things you would say if you wanted to control something that you fear. So I betrayed them. I told the Kasai where their secret fortress was. I told them when and where to strike. Now, the Kasai, they listen to you. We come from lines of nobility destined to rule the land, Tutty. We are marked, but not cursed. Blessed. How else would you explain your awakening powers? No one will ever understand you more than I. We are the same, Tutty. Child, do you pay no heed to the prophecies of your own kind? Do you not understand that many destinies are overlapping here today? It is my destiny to free a god. It is your destiny to rule by his side. It is our destiny to unite the three kingdoms under the Kasai. So, I guess this all comes down to one simple question, Tutty. You will join us and fulfill your destiny, or you will stay with the Rakus and fall with the last of them here today. You have 1 minute to decide.
Ooh, that is incredibly interesting. And has Maybisi won me over? It's hard to say. No, it isn't.
Welcome to the Kasai, my queen. Now I will free Kree and be his host in this world.
Let's make this quick, Maybisi.
He's too strong. My lord, I am your vessel. My God! I cannot.
He's too powerful, even for Maybisi to host. I am your queen, Dark One.
Toddy?
Well, that is something. Doesn't seem like there was a lot of point to doing that betrayal, but we're going to stop here, and it's on our first major cliffhanger of the game. That is actually really, really cool. When this game is good, it is very, very good.